Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to tell you about word and types of words in English grammar. Today I will explain you what is a word. So as all of you know, word is the basic unit of language. Not only in our English language, all the languages which we are having in our India contains so many words. That means words are the most important thing in our languages, and we can say as words are smallest units, meaningful units, and not a meaningful unit also. Why? Because some words may have meanings and some may not have meanings. That's why we call words as meaningful units and not meaningful units also. Now come, I will explain about words more. These can be classified according to their actions and meanings. That means we can classify these words according to our actions and also meanings. Now here a word works as a symbol to represent or refer to something or someone in language to communicate a specific meaning. That means if you want to communicate in any language, not only I am telling in English language, we can take all other languages also. For communicating to others, with others, we have to need some words. So these words works as a symbol to represent something. And if we come to examples, we can see love, cricket, sky, etc. Not only these, which I am talking, like that means, talking, all these come under words. Now, how these words are formed? These words are formed with a combination of group of letters. That means if we join 2 to 3 letters at one time, a word will be formed. Now come to types of words. So we have different types of words in our English language. Those are synonyms, antonyms, homonyms. And these homonyms again divided into two types. Those are homophones and homograph. We will learn more about these synonyms, antonyms, and homonyms. Synonyms are nothing but the words which are having the same meaning. The words which are having same meaning. That means if you take two words, will have the same meaning. For example, see here, ask, inquire. Ask. Ask means if we want to ask anything, we will ask. And enquire. Enquire meaning also will come as ask. That's why we have written ask and enquire as synonyms. Now here small and tiny, and wrong, incorrect. In the place of small we can use tiny also, and in the place of wrong we can use incorrect also. So the words which are having the same meaning referred as synonyms. Now come to antonyms. Antonyms are nothing but the words which will have completely opposite meaning. Which will have completely opposite meaning. For example, see here, examples of antonyms I have written here. Fast, slow. Fast means if we are driving the car very fast, we say it as a fast. Now come to slow. The complete opposite word of fast is slow. Here up, down, like and dislike. These are the examples of antonyms. Now homonyms. See what I have written in the video. If the two words have same structure, pronunciation, or spelled as same, but the meaning will be different. That means the two words which we have taken will have the same structure, same pronunciation, and we may spell it as same word, same spellings, but we will have the different meaning. We will have the different meaning. See here we have examples of homonyms: suit, suit, fair and fair. Here first word suit is nothing but which we will wear. Boys prefer to wear suit, and second word suit is this dress suits you. That means if the dress is very nice to us, we can say this sentence: this dress suits you, like this. So these are the examples of homonyms. As I have told you, like homonyms are divided into two types. Those are homophones and homographs. Now I will explain what is homophones. Homophones are the words which sounds the same but are often spelled differently. We can pronounce these homophones as one word only, but what is different here? The spelling will be different with each other. If you see the examples, TO2, TWO2 and TOO2. If we are reading these, we pronounce these three words as the same: two, two, two. But if you have observed, these spellings are completely different. That's why we call these as homophones. And come to homographs. Homographs are nothing but the words which have the same spelling but have different meanings. See here examples which I have written: close and close. One meaning of close is nearby, and one meaning of close is to shut. That means we will say as close the door. That means we have to close the door, we have to shut the door. And the second example is bow and bow. If you take first bow, that is to bend down, and the second is ribbon. So like this we have so many examples for homographs and also for homophones. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe for more videos on English grammar. Thank you.